In a stunning revelation, Tom Homan, currently serving as the border czar under the Trump administration, has been implicated in a serious investigation involving the acceptance of $50,000 cash from FBI agents during a covert operation. This development raises significant concerns about potential corruption and ethical violations within high-ranking government positions. Last year, undercover FBI agents posed as business executives and met with Homan, capturing footage of him accepting a substantial sum of cash. He allegedly, however, shortly after Trump resumed presidency in January, the inquiry faced an indefinite halt. Sources indicate that Trump's appointees marked the investigation as closed, following a status update requested by FBI Director Kash Patel, though it remains unclear what specific insights were conveyed regarding this abrupt termination. A Trump-era Justice Department official controversially labeled the investigation a deep state probe in early 2025, claiming it was politically motivated, and thus no further actions were taken to investigate Homan's conduct. The undercover operation, which took place in Texas on September 20, 2024, was orchestrated after claims emerged from a separate investigation that Homan had solicited payments linked to government contracts in the event of Trump's electoral victory. According to a summary from the Justice Department, the U.S. Attorney's Office in Texas, in collusion with the FBI, expanded their inquiry into Homan and his associates, considering evidence of payment exchanges with undercover agents for favors in future border enforcement contracts. Throughout his career, Homan has played pivotal roles within federal immigration and border enforcement, having previously served as the acting director of ICE during Trump's first term. He has been vocal about his intent to execute mass deportations aligned with Trump's immigration policies in the 2024 election campaign. In response to MSNBC's probing of this investigation, representatives from the White House, the Justice Department, and the FBI dismissed the allegations, deeming them speculative and politically driven. Kash Patel, the FBI director, along with Deputy Attorney General Todd Blanche, publicly stated that the investigation originally stemmed from the previous administration and had undergone thorough evaluations by agents and prosecutors. They concluded that no credible wrongdoing was found, emphasizing the importance of allocating resources to genuine threats rather than what they classified as unfounded investigations. Abigail Jackson, Deputy Press Secretary of the White House, has labeled the investigation as an overtly partisan endeavor, arguing it amounted to an attempt by the Biden administration to undermine Trump's supporters rather than addressing significant criminal issues or the challenges posed by illegal immigration. As the investigation unfolds, it paints a complex picture of Homan's dealings. Agents posed as contractors and had multiple interactions with a colleague of Homan's who facilitated their meetings. Homan's admission of accepting $50,000 while fully aware of his involvement in possible conflicts of interest raises ethical dilemmas about his roles and responsibilities. Despite several FBI and justice officials believing they had sufficient evidence to pursue charges against Homan related to conspiracy based on recorded transactions, complexities surrounding his status at the time he accepted money left room for debate. Legal experts note that while a person cannot be charged with bribery before taking office, they could face conspiracy charges for plans made in anticipation of becoming a public official. Although Homan has asserted that he would be prepared to enforce significant immigration policies following a potential second term for Trump, he acknowledged he would cease his previous consulting agreements and isolate himself from any discussions surrounding contracts to mitigate conflicts of interest. With looming questions regarding potential corruption and collusion for assisting contractors in exchange for cash, Representative Jamie Raskin emphasized the unique position Homan would hold in potentially benefiting his former business clients from government spending on immigration enforcement initiatives. This controversy opens the floor for public discourse on the ethical implications and accountability of those in positions of power. What do you think about the closure of this investigation? Do you believe justice is being served, or do you see this as an example of political maneuvering? Share your thoughts and engage with the topic.